RC, we in the building. What's good with niggas? We back. We've been gone for a minute. So boom, we about to hop into this car we got popping off. What's up with niggas? Fuck it, we going in random order. I'm gonna start with Augustine and Bobby, cause these two niggas been going back and forth for a minute, and this is like low key a grudge match.
Bobby
So
30.
So
Is it a
I don't
3-round
know,
battle?
because Augustine the King just won his first battle.
3-round battle.
Bobby 30.
That's gonna be the clearest win on the card, bro.
Bro, that Astro shit was not enough. Like,
what about in the building though? Like, you don't think
Bobby win the coin toss? Bobby 40.
Wait, what is Augustine gonna do in the building, Taurus? What you say?
I think he's gonna step it up. Like this, like I don't know. He might try to do something.
Does
like,
he have a step it up or what?
Does he have what?
Bobby pretty good in the building though. He sent Hollywood Trey to the moon in the building.
I feel like Bobby gonna take a more direct approach, and it's gonna be like he gonna be talking to that nigga. So it could get bad for Augustine if Bobby got a real like crazy angle. He got a crazy angle. If he got like a crazy angle on this nigga, which I think he kind of do, and it's kind of straightforward too. Like it ain't even something you got to really search for. It's just about him.
This the clearest battle on the card, man.
If Bobby do any of that Hollywood Trey shit, Augustine go to the moon.
Yo, I already heard a little bit of Bobby shit. He's definitely dying. So.
Damn. Well, I guess we going to the next battle.
Yeah, that's an ass.
Landini and Pooh Bear, the Glizzy man.
This is also an ass.
Landini's crazy, but they said his Pooh Bear nigga got a pin too. I don't know that much about him.
They said he go crazy.
Is this a 3-round battle?
I don't know.
It's a 1-round.
Okay, Landini 2-0.
It's a 1-rounder, but Landini, like he'll lyrically beat this nigga. I don't really doubt it, and I don't know, bro, because niggas always try to count him out, and it's like a stigma now. So he got to wild out extra crazy to catch the crowd, because it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
I think every battle, I think Landini lyrically beats his opponent.
Yeah, I'm finna say that. Don't Landini win every material?
Yeah, it'd be like other stuff, like his phone or his delivery, or maybe his opponent like out barks him or some shit. It'd be other shit. It don't be the lyrics. So I mean,
right.
I don't think it's gonna come down to lyrics. I don't remember Pooh Bear when he battled Briz, but I know everybody said he won clear. Nobody had Briz winning from what I remember.
Briz was terribly boring though. Yeah, like I remember Briz being horribly boring. Like he wasn't saying damn. Everybody was.
We gonna see what's up with Pooh Bear.
That's not like
Pooh Bear,
Pooh Bear,
he like a clown. Like from what I've heard, like they say he like a clown, and like he gonna try to clown.
Yeah, he kind of got a bill collector style from when I heard that he got like some swag.
So that presence is real crazy, and it's captivating the niggas that don't really, you know what I'm saying. Everybody got their own preferences.
Well, that's how D Will. That's how D Will got away with it.
Can he do it?
I feel like if they
5 minutes straight.
5 minutes straight. I don't know. If we looking at 5 minutes straight, two opposite sides, it's gonna be a classic debatable, because niggas is gonna be like they gonna go with their preference, especially if y'all come with polar opposites. You feel me? Right, so it's gonna be like a preference shit if it's really crazy on both sides.
Hey Landini, I heard somebody say from your last battle, that sparring match, I heard somebody say that you had the best material, like you had the best bars. But
what
like
you gonna say? Split land like a earthquake.
Trey, some Trey slide and Trey under some shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, solitary
slide and Trey under.
Slide Trey under. Yeah.
It was just your mic that was messing you up. Like the whole, like almost the whole round, your mic was cutting out. And so
at the punch,
you gotta get your mic. Like when you get your mic, like you feel me, your shit gonna be definitely straight. Like when we battle, you feel me, that like second and third, that energy, like niggas wanna hear that shit. Like
that's what your mic cut out when you battle Decipher too. Like
you can't afford to have no mic cut out to trade that nigga. Wow.
Hey bro, I'm so like
yeah, it was your mic that really messed you up.
Okay.
If you ain't here, like we got it on playback. You can
right.
listen to it after.
Yeah, we finna get this shit out of here.
So
Right.
how y'all
Yo, we
Yeah,
going
I'll give
with
it to
knowledge and
Landini
Chuck.
1-0, man. I'll give
going
it
with
to
Landini?
Landini 1-0.
Yeah.
Same.
Look,
But I don't know enough about Pooh Bear to make a definite decision. But yeah, I give it to Landini just how crazy he is. Period. So 1-0.
Salute, bro.
what we doing with knowledge and Chuck?
Knowledge and
Oh
Chuck.
my god.
Well, let's go to Von and Masters or something. Chuck and Knowledge is more of like a better grudge type match. We should save that for the end or some shit.
I already brought it up.
you can easily just say Masters and Von, man.
He said I already brought it up.
All right, we're gonna come back to knowledge and Chuck. Masters and Vaughn. I got Vaughn 1-0. I think Masters is okay, but he not on Vaughn level. And I think Vaughn been sitting down for a minute. Like a minute. Like Vaughn ain't battled since what, last year?
December
Yeah.
maybe?
He had a round
Oh
for
my
Pujols.
God.
He had a round for Pujols and Red, but neither of those matches happened.
Yeah.
This nigga is sitting on some shit, bro.
Facts.
And
he
then
ain't
again,
battled
I think,
in a damn like 8 months.
Yeah, I think that Vaughn's style is more crowd friendly too. Like he's gonna land more in the building than Masters. I seen Masters in the building against Onslaught. I think Vaughn, his style just caters to the crowd a little bit more. So
yeah, it might get bad for that nigga. It might get bad for Masters, like especially with that name. And I know Vaughn probably gonna do a lot with that. I just hope you don't have no OBC. That's my only worry with the nigga. Other than that, oh my god,
pretty much.
Get bad.
I don't think Masters gonna die though.
I don't think so. Because I heard Masters
I think he might die. I think this might
decent.
be like second clearest battle. Like you feel me? He might die.
I don't think that. I don't think that. I think Masters is okay.
That nigga was decent against
Masters is good, but good people, you know what I'm saying? They take losses. You feel me?
But we also got to think about Vaughn. Vaughn consistency don't always be there too. So it depends on how you show up.
Yeah, like if we get the Vaughn from the Alias card, then Masters might go to the moon. If we get the Vaughn for either of the 3 battles prior to that, then we're not looking at such an
like the
impressive
Vaughn that battled Trey the first time. That's a beatable Vaughn.
The Vaughn that battled after that, like he battled them.
What the Merce nigga from?
Yeah, Merce.
I heard that was bad. No, he battled Merce. I heard it was pretty.
Yeah, he battled Merce, and then he had some shit for some other nigga, man. I can't remember the nigga name. But like those weren't all that impressive.
I don't know. His last, I guess it could, like, you know what I'm saying? He could pull something through. You hear me?
It depends on how Vaughn show up.
Masters of Death really gonna have to wild on this nigga if he really wanna. You know what I'm saying? He gonna like in this battle, especially since like Masters gonna have to get into that war shit. I think like how he did in that Chuck battle. Like he gonna have to get into like that shit.
That D Dreezy shit is definitely not gonna work. Yeah, he was. Punchline was. He was.
You talking about the Onslaught battle?
Yeah, the Onslaught one. He was bad. He was bad against Dreezy, but he was decent against Onslaught. Like,
yeah.
Boom. So what's the consensus? We got
Vaughn. I still got Vaughn. I still got Vaughn
with the edge.
I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna say like a body or nothing. I just got Vaughn, just a regular.
I can't call it.
Copy.
Yeah,
Brooklyn Roots. I mean, I said Brooklyn Roots. Roots versus Brooklyn.
I got Roots 30, man.
Roots is I'm gonna sit this one out.
Torres, did you hear text last night?
Roots is
I heard everything he was saying, and this is what I think. I think this is his first battle. And this is Root's second battle, so they kind of got a lot to prove, especially with the niggas they on with. They on a card with some veterans, like you feel me. So they gotta step it up if they want to even stand out, which is gonna be hard to do. And what I heard from Tex, it wasn't like the greatest shit, but Roots, we ain't gonna act like he a god. You know what I'm saying? Like Roots is beatable. So if Tex come in on some like surprising, shocking, something we ain't really heard before, something a little slightly different, just a little bit of like potential shown could definitely get him a W. Like he just got to show that he.
Saying, do you think he could beat?
But what I seen wasn't really a battle type of round. It was more of some like mixtape shit.
Based off what I seen, that nigga gonna get booed out the building.
But it was like some mixtape shit though. It wasn't like he was
it was
trying to
terrible.
rap. Like I don't think he was trying to rap.
It was
Like I
terrible.
think, but it's exactly.
He
So
said
like
it
when
was
we hear
terrible.
him really rap, it's gonna be different. You feel
It
me? So
better
we don't
be.
even know what he really
It better.
coming with.
But I'm saying like he really is like a new nigga. Like it's his first battle, so I don't know if it's gonna be different or not. It might be how he rap.
Hey, this what I say to both of them. Like, go spar with some real, like, spar with some niggas who really done did this shit and is not gonna hold back and really tell you how it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
Well, judging off what
I
I
think
seen
I
from
think
both,
both
I
of
got
them, both
Roots.
of them, both of them could beat each other, and we don't want a cat fight where it's like, and we don't even
That nigga
care
said
what just
cat
happened.
fight.
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
we
like you know
giving.
what I'm saying.
I
I
think
don't
we
want to see
giving.
them those niggas
Yeah,
slapping each other wrists. Like, nah,
yeah.
try to
Taurus,
kill
I
that
think we
nigga, bro.
giving Roots. I mean, we giving Tex a little bit too much credit by
I mean,
saying
I ain't never
both
heard
of
him
them can
before.
beat each other because he
I've
See,
never
never
that's
had
heard
a
that
him.
hating
battle.
shit. You can never give somebody too much credit. Don't even think like that.
Yes, you can.
All right, we
Because
going to the next battle. Boom.
Wait. We haven't
So
gave
you
our
can
like
never get somebody too much
this
we
nigga
haven't
credit.
gave our
Taurus
Real
verdict.
shit,
tripping.
Man.
man.
He
So
tripping right now.
so what's the verdict? Like who y'all
I got
got?
got
Relax,
Roots.
man.
Roots.
I mean, I ain't never heard Tex, so
How
I
can
guess
I'm not giving
leave
it's
it
more
as
of a
an example.
benefit of the doubt type shit. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
we don't
Yeah,
know what's
yeah,
coming.
but I wouldn't say that they can beat each other because that nigga's never battled before, and Roots wasn't that bad when
Did
he
I say he
battled.
was? Roots is
No,
Roots
that's what I'm saying.
solid.
Like I wouldn't say they can beat each other. I think that's putting a little
I know
bit
he
on
had a,
Tex.
I know he
I
had a
don't know.
crazy atheist bar.
Did I do?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't condone that shit at all. I don't
Okay, yeah,
like
you're right. I
the
got Tex 30.
This nigga said J30, y'all.
atheists with the
Roots
runs.
30,
This
man.
finna be
40
some
more quicker.
ungodly shit. Like
Yeah, Tex gonna win the battle, bro. Every round.
I don't know who's gonna win. That's what
Man,
this you see what I'm
y'all
saying?
sleep,
Like
man.
you feel me?
That was fire.
I forgot
Especially
Root
for a
said
nigga
that.
that don't battle.
Hey,
That was
this is
fire.
my advice to since they like the new niggas, right? And most of us really been doing this shit for at least a year. You know what I'm saying? What is something advice that y'all can give these niggas? I say capture the crowd early and engage with these niggas. Like
Right.
say something we want to hear. Like don't be just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Engage with the
yeah.
I would
crowd,
say just be yourself
captivate.
too. I would say just be yourself. Don't try to make yourself somebody else in order to appeal to the crowd. Just try to be yourself and still, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So what do y'all got? Bruce 1-0 or debatable? What
Oh,
is
it's
it?
one rounder?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Rue's about to get that clear.
I edged it to Roos, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tex got it. So,
I say
I
it's a
mean,
toss up for now.
I think
all right.
Roots should get it. Like I think he should be better than his last one, but you know, it can go either way.
So it's basically
We
what y'all
we
say is
spinning
Rue's
back
got it to
around. We
lose.
spinning back around. What's up with this
We
knowledge and Chuck?
so,
This
uh,
this 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 this. I feel like this the battle. Like
About to
Chuck
be
feel
a
like
good
he
one,
got
man.
something to like Chuck don't not knowledge kind of feel like he got something to prove, like a chip on his shoulder,
Right.
and he trying to like make a statement. But I feel like Chuck is trying to make an example. You feel me? You got like both parties trying to prove something in their own right.
yeah.
So this gonna get interesting.
And plus they got their own little tension that they gotta get out of whatnot.
They
I
had
think
like
they gonna have a
9
lot more to say.
face-offs already. Like,
Yeah, I think they gonna have a
Facts.
lot to say to each other. I'm just curious to hear everything they gotta get off their chest.
What the
uh,
outcome look like for niggas?
I mean, based on Chuck last battle, the Eagle E battle, it was a crazy battle. So I don't know. I mean, knowledge could get
I
crazy
think
too. So
I think this
it's
is
gonna
gonna
be
have to
close.
be the best knowledge we ever saw. I heard Chuck Round like a couple of like
Oh.
me, Red, and Trey. We heard Chuck Round, and like knowledge gonna have to like he gonna have to be like the best he's ever been. Like not even guessing. I think this is the best Chuck that we about to see. So
Oh
knowledge
damn.
gonna have to knowledge gonna
That
have
don't
to go
sound
to
like
another level.
all right.
Well, I
I
mean,
thought
you came in after you heard like the reaction we had to it.
I didn't really yeah, you told me that shit was crazy and whatnot, but this I still you know what I'm saying, I didn't hear it. But going off, let's just say I never even knew nothing about the dude round. Like, let's just say Chuck was talking this shit the same way Knowledge talking this shit. Based off of those aspects, I gotta say, I gotta say, I gotta say Chuck still. I'm still going with Chuck because I feel like he gonna know how to really like bob and weave better. Like he gonna be on some stick and move shit. Chuck gonna be like he gonna be really like just getting in and getting out with Knowledge. He gonna be like so built up and feel like he got something to prove that the nigga might just end up throwing some wild shit. Like something good gonna come out of it, but bad gonna come out of it too. And I think the levels gonna show like all right, Chuck got a little bit more experience, so he know when to duck instead of make the wrong move. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel
And I
like
think some of Knowledge timing don't be right on point how Chuck's do, and that might hurt him. You feel me?
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
going off what you said. Like even if I didn't hear the round like before, I think I would have still had to say this would have to be the best Knowledge in order to beat Chuck because like the best Knowledge we've seen might have been it could have been the Kareem or it could have been like Promised Land maybe, not Promised Land, Dupe. And
I
I
think it
don't
was
think
probably Kareem.
yeah, I don't think that performance like if I'm just going off their last two performances, I don't think that Kareem performance is enough to beat Chuck's Eagle Lee performance. So I still
This
would have
another
had
one
to
round?
say no. Yeah, this one round. So I still would have had to
Oh.
say it would have to be the best Knowledge that we've seen.
Yeah. This what I like about Knowledge though. He don't have to say the most creative shit, but he know how to like be direct though. Like Landini, like no disrespect to you, but he called you a bitch, man. Like he like,
Yeah,
but
that's a
the
fact.
way he went about doing it, listen though, like the way he went about doing it, the flow he put behind it, the build up to it,
Yeah,
it was just
yeah.
like, oh shit,
Now,
like
He
okay, nigga,
still,
fight
I
then.
think that's something new. I think that's something new that Knowledge is learning. Like, I don't
yeah.
think we've
Like
ever
he
seen that
putting
from him in the past.
That's what
So,
he was talking about. He was gonna try something new.
yeah, it I think it
Yeah, I
worked
rock
out
with it.
for him. Like
he
niggas
like
liked it.
like y'all know how Tay Rock like it's like the nigga that you know like, he like that nigga that you know what I'm saying don't really fight that much, that really just
Well, yeah, yeah,
stay to
yeah,
his own,
sure.
and then niggas keep picking at him, and then when he start throwing some wild shit and knock that one nigga out, you like,
Yeah,
oh shit, that little nigga, you know what I'm saying, he go about his shit, like he really
right.
stand his ground. Like Knowledge gonna stand his ground. Like I don't know, I don't really think he gonna get obliterated. You feel me? The nigga might say some shit.
I don't think none of like niggas is too good to really get obliterated. I don't think none of
Not,
us
not,
will
knowledge
get
is nice.
obliterated.
Yeah.
But I feel like the thing is it gonna be enough? Like
Yeah.
you gotta elevate yourself. You gotta step up to a different level when once your competition goes up, then you gotta elevate yourself in order to hang. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's
This
gonna
what
be
I'm gonna say to Knowledge.
that's gonna be the key.
I'm gonna say this to Knowledge. So like, if you listening, like, it's gonna become a game of once you know what you got, it's gonna be how you go about it. So do you want to snatch niggas respect, or do you want to win? Like you feel me?
I don't even know
It's
what
gonna
the
come
fuck
down to
that
that.
mean, but that sound fire. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
don't know. I think a couple of us did both, Kareem. So I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like, boom, right? You can say you want to win, but it'd be some things that you gotta just like you gotta prove something. So it's like, nah, let me not focus on this and that. Let me drop something and leave these people
Yeah,
with
that
something
makes
that they
sense.
will
And
never
then
forget.
somebody that's
So snatch your
more focused on
respect
snatching
before you
respect,
even try to get a win. You
they
feel
got a
me?
better chance of
Let these
winning.
niggas know you can compete. Cause a lot of people wouldn't even put somebody of your stature up against a Chuck right now, this early on. It's like a Rum Nitty going against a motherfucking PG. Like, you feel me? I'm not saying Chuck
Mm.
is
Nah, that
less
gap ain't that big, man.
or
Come on,
more.
that knowledge nigga's nice, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's what. But he's nice, and it's kind of like a shot for him. So I'm saying, snatch your respect. Don't focus on the win. But if you can get the win,
Right.
that'll be beautiful. You feel me? Like, just snatch your respect though.
I see what you mean. It's more so about the effect that you have.
Cause like imagine niggas going after the battle and being like, Chuck went in there and whoop Knowledge ass. Niggas gonna focus more on Chuck's win than Knowledge's like moments and what he actually did in the battle. So when you snatch your respect, niggas be like, hey, Knowledge, you ain't really get that, but at least you put up a fight. Let's get him some plates for it now. You feel me?
Right.
I think another thing is, I think I said like a day before or a couple of days before, like, so this is a style clash. And so when you look at it when you got like a puncher like Chuck really is like a puncher. He punched like
he's every two.
every 2-4 bars.
Yeah.
So when you battling somebody like that, Knowledge, like, you can't afford to waste a lot of time and you can't afford to miss that much.
We told Knowledge that sometimes his schemes go on a little bit too long.
They be drawn out.
That's what I'm saying. The timing be off. Like, this nigga be going somewhere, it never really get there and be on to the next shit. You feel me? So like, if he find a way to perfect his timing, no bullshit. I ain't like trying to hold back.
No,
like, you feel me? So if he find a way to get his timing on, it might get debatable up in there. But right now I got Chuck.
Yeah, I got you.
Knowledge should be super layers. Just I feel like you gotta hit more in the moment.
Yeah.
Like you can't depend on the cam. You gotta hit it in the building. So it's close. I'm not gonna call it because I'm just gonna chill out.
It's knowledge. Hey, knowledge. It's knowledge versus the world right now. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Make you leave your mark on this nigga, man.
Yeah, now is the time. It's definitely the right time.
So what do y'all have it? Like,
I got Chuck.
Yeah, the consensus is Chuck. We're gonna move to the main event.
We haven't talked about Brills and
we're gonna move to the main event. We're gonna move to the main event.
I got PT, man.
We could talk short, like a couple minutes.
We gonna move to the main event. What's up? Hey, what's up with niggas? Who y'all got, Brills or PT, man?
PT clear.
I never heard PT.
I heard PT against Promised Land. If he come like that, it's gonna be a fire match.
It's gonna be
I haven't heard PT, so that's why I didn't really want to talk on it because I don't like doing that. But I guess Brill's last performance wasn't too crazy. I think he got some live shit coming up, and Brill's take a lot of battles, and I feel like it makes his material.
I like Brill's shit. Like, he had some firebar against that Burrow nigga, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's terrible.
You said fire bar? You said one Kareem?
It was one crazy bar I remember from the match. I can't think of it right now, but it was crazy in the building.
I didn't watch the battle. How was the rest of the material besides that?
It was a decent round. It was a decent round from Burrell's. Yeah.
From what I've seen from PT, he's pretty good too. So I got PT.
Yeah.
I think the real problem with Brills is consistency. Because I've seen them be good before and I've seen them be trash. So it's like, consistency.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it should just be so, like, you feel me? He can definitely, like, shock niggas 1 minute and the next minute be terrible. Then the next minute he's, like, great. Not. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Brills is kind of a wild card. Like, a wild card. Like, it's like he's so much of a wild card. It's like he in the hunt type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I think the word is he's inconsistent for me. I just think he's inconsistent.
Yeah. Main event, Lil PUJOLS versus Fed by Mini. What we doing?
Might be one of the. It's definitely gonna be a top 5 battle on this.
Let me just say, y'all niggas is some assholes, some pieces of shit, Willie ass niggas, Eddie ass niggas, William McGee.
Hey, get to the
Why
point,
the
man.
fuck is this shit a 1-rounder? This shit need to be 3 rounds.
I mean, they in
shit
here.
Need to be
They
3
can talk
rounds.
if they want, man. They in here.
These niggas need to duke this shit out for real. Like, let these niggas go to war, bro. Not just no 1 round.
No, 1 round is
like
fine, bro.
1 round, 5 minutes or something like that.
Let these niggas go to war, man.
Want them to condense their best shit, man. So it could be like a crazy ass battle, like top 3 battle. Yeah.
I do think I would have liked to see it 3 rounds too, but you know, 1 round is still gonna be fire, like either way.
Yeah. I feel like Fear can hold his own, but I do think PUJOLS, especially in the 1 rounder, it's gonna get scary for him up in there. But I think he gonna do good though. I feel like it's gonna kind of be similar to the like Torres battle, to where it's like it's a close battle, it's a good one. You can keep rewatching.
Okay, so
this is my thing with go ahead, Slim.
I was just say we only got like a small sample size on Fear. He only got like 2 battles, but like from what I've seen, like Pujols, I think Pujols is the best on Discord like right now. He's the best. It's nobody. Yeah, exactly. Consistently at the top, consistently he don't lose, and so it's like I feel like we only seen a little from Fear, so I feel like since Pujols is the best, I mean I can't go against him, but I think judging off Fear's last battle, I thought he was crazy, and I feel like if anybody has the ability to beat Pujols right now, I think he's the best option. But I still only got a small sample size, but just going off that last performance, because he say that's not even, everything he got. Niggas say that, but I don't know. So,
I don't
I just
talked
gotta
to
go
both.
based off of like the thing I noticed with Pujols is his hit and miss ratio. You know what I'm saying?
He don't miss that often.
Right. So comparing that to, even though we ain't really seen what all he could do based off what he's saying, but based off of what Phil just did with Taurus, is like I don't know if he's gonna be able to keep up with that count. Not no one round.
I don't think Fear really missed that much against Taurus either.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't think he really missed either that battle.
Yeah, but I feel like the amount that nigga
talking about like the impact of the punches, like maybe.
that too. Yeah,
I thought he had
give
some
you
crazy
one every
shit.
2 or every 4. Like,
Yeah, now this is all of this is why I think this definitely gonna be a top 5 battle on Discord. Like,
it's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, I feel like Fear
I can't go against Pujols though. I don't know.
I feel like Fear is more direct.
I feel like both is very confident in what they got, and I feel like this battle been in the making for a long time. And when you have 2 niggas who got their mindset, you might not necessarily be writing every single day, but
you can conjure
your mind is already set on that. So when you actually go to sit down and push it together, it come easy, it come quick. So it ain't gonna be too hard to write for each other, which I feel like both of them might end like I feel like they're gonna be real confident walking in, head held high, and it's gonna be hard to knock the other off of their pedestal. And I think they both know that. I think they both like, all right, I wanna win, but in case I gotta make this a classic, let me leave this here. Let me put this here. You feel me? And just in case that nigga really come crazy. You feel me? And I feel like the confidence is going to hurt somebody if it becomes cockiness. So as long as they know, as long as they walking in there and they know, like, all right, this nigga might have a chance. Like, you leave yourself a little bit of breathing room to actually get crazy in there, cause a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of doubt is gonna be good for niggas, because like you still writing your best shit. Like, if you really think you gonna whoop a nigga, you not gonna put your best foot forward because you know you don't have to. Like, why would I go in there against a SK and put my craziest material? So a little bit of doubt gonna make the battle better for both, and they real confident. So I just want to see like how they gonna approach each other, because if they gonna both, like, if a nigga like Av and Rum Nitty have a classic because they both punching back to back, that means somebody gotta do something different to either edge it. But it's gonna be a risk, because if you're not used to that something different, then you might be that might be the reason you lose. So I don't know, cause
I think you want to stick to your guns. You don't want to do nothing too crazy unless you know how to do
nothing.
it.
But both of them, like, I'm not saying, let's not act like niggas can't get in a different bag. You feel me? And
they definitely
do
can.
some other shit. And I ain't gonna really speak on it because I don't want to give nothing away. But I think it's a different bag Pujols can get in, and I think it's a different bag Fear can get in. And if they do it right, they could edge the battle. Like, it's gonna be hard to get a clear winner if they both just punching. You feel me? I don't think he is. I don't think he is, but I want to see a clear winner, and it's gonna be hard to determine that unless somebody really do something different.
Is the fear dude?
I
He
think
good like that, or they
Pujols
just
got
like
the
He
slipping
heavier
on?
was
shit, but
pretty.
they
He's
might
pretty
be.
good. He is pretty
Nah,
good.
he good. He fire.
I think Pujols got the heavier
Oh,
shit though.
okay.
I mean, I got
ain't,
him in the top 10 just off one battle,
I
so
don't be hearing
it's kind
nothing.
of crazy to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
battled
It should be a
Torres
doozy then.
in the
He
building.
Hell
smoked that
nah,
nigga,
you
He
huh?
beat
crazy
him.
as fuck, nigga.
It was getting kind of bad in the building.
Hey, what nigga? Hey, this nigga Slim. I'm gonna have to hurt this nigga, man.
We was all there, bro. Like he was breaking the building
We
like
was
every
all there.
bar, bro. Like it was crazy, dude. Niggas wasn't expecting that.
I don't know.
You
I done
ain't
had plenty
feeling
niggas be
Torres?
good in one battle.
What?
He was breaking the building like every
Pause.
bar.
That
Yeah,
nigga just said.
Nigga said that already.
I do think they was sleeping on Torres, though. I ain't gonna lie. I feel
Oh,
like
Torres
Pause.
had some
I
crazy
agree
shit,
too.
like broken headphones out the ear, out one, some
oh my
shit. It was
god,
That was
crazy. Like
fire.
it wasn't
he had
even
some,
out
he
the
had
other.
some, he had
He
some
said
nasty shit that ain't get no reaction. That was just super nasty.
yeah,
Bro.
they was sleep on a lot of that shit when
Yeah,
the mark my word. He was kind of in a rapid fire kind of flow, and they was just sleeping on it. They wasn't catching nothing he was saying.
yeah.
But
Nah,
That the whole card.
yeah, I got Pujols.
Yeah,
I
Copy,
know.
copy.
that pool was winning.
I mean,
Yeah, I think.
I'll leave it as the debatable. I feel like Pujols hit a little harder, but Fear is more direct, which could also make it closer. So I don't know. I leave it
Yeah,
as a
if you
debatable.
got fear winning, you must be some kind of dumb nigga.
Nah, I know
That
something about
bro, that nigga
how
last performance was god. Like I don't even like flex. Like
it's gonna take like in the Pujols shit. Like he ain't battled in a minute either, has he? Like when was that nigga last shit?
oh, Pujols haven't battled in a while.
Swanky, huh? Was it Swanky?
Pujols very good with spacing out his battles. Like I don't know if like I wonder like how that should be if it was like closer together. You feel me? Cause like
And
it was like
this
We used to
nigga
do that
fear, he
last year.
talking shit. Like the nigga fear talking shit. So you know when the nigga make pool host battle, that nigga really battle. Like most of the
that's a
time,
fact. That's a
don't
fact.
nobody be saying nothing
That's a
to
fact.
him.
When he
Like that
get
nigga fear
But
talking
this
shit
what I'm
though.
saying. Like his shit been so spread. Like I don't know. Like the mind of a puncher. Like I don't know if he just been sitting on some shit or like he just got concepts in his mind that he ain't really put the work. Now he get to really play with it, or you know what I'm saying. Like it might be some shit. Come on, bro.
Hey, I
It
know
might
for
be
a fact. Like the last time I seen Pujols this hype for like a battle probably was Blue, and he was finna do Blue bad.
Oh, facts.
You know what
He
I'm
was
saying?
finna
Like
do,
that shit.
yeah.
Facts. Oh man,
I think
What,
Pujols is
what
like get
happened?
that
Will
like
he still be in here?
get that
Hey
shit the
man,
fuck
we
out of
doing
here,
the
man.
show, nigga.
Oh, we doing a show? Oh, why didn't y'all
Yeah.
tell me?
Nah,
We
but
just
for real though,
expecting niggas to pull up
it's
tonight.
going. It's like do niggas like I don't know. I forgot what I was about to say.
It be like that, man.
Hey
Get
man,
that
that's
water.
Ruger Poppin' Volume 1, man.
End on that.
okay, man.
Salute to Georgie, man. Real Rap Coalition.
Salute to Georgie,
So,
man.
Yo,
It's gonna be
Kareem,
a
spit
good
around real
card, man.
quick.
Ruger Poppin', nothing you can do to.
I'm
Niggas
good,
know who.
Taurus, bro. I'm chilling. I'm
Pull
good.
up September 1st. RC, we back.
Facts.
God
Yeah.
damn.
when